مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear students of grade 9, I welcome you once again. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about Module 6 with the title of A Modern World, Lesson 6D, Writing, page 69. So, let's get started. Our objectives today are: number 1, to locate some details through scanning a text. Number 2, to skim a text quickly to answer a pre-reading question. Number 3, answer 5 comprehension questions after scanning a text. And finally, to write a description of a process. Before we start our lesson, let's watch this video about a process. This video is going to give us an idea how to describe a process.
This video shows how to replace the toner cartridge on HP LaserJet printers. When the printer control panel or the printer software prompts the following messages, the toner cartridge level is very low. When print quality is no longer acceptable, consider installing a replacement cartridge by following these steps. Lift the scanner assembly and then lift the top cover until it is firmly in place. Hold the middle handle of the toner cartridge and pull it along the tracks to remove it. Pull the release tab on the packaging shell to open the new toner cartridge and remove it from its packaging. The used toner cartridge should be properly disposed of for recycling. Hold the middle handle of the toner cartridge, align it with the tracks inside the printer, and slide it into the bottom until it clicks into place. Close the top cover and then lower the scanner assembly.
Now, dear students, let's move to exercise A. Read this post on how to message board. What is a person's problem? A message board is a page on a website for posting or responding to messages. He said here, I've got a new 121 TYZ printer, but I can't work out how to change the ink cartridge. Can anyone explain what I have to do? So, what is a person's problems here? If you look closely, you will find that the person's problem is that he has got a new 121 TYZ printer, but he cannot work out how to change the ink cartridge. Now let's move to exercise B. Read the post again, then read the description of the process. Look at the diagram somebody posted in response and answer the questions.
4. Write. Hope this helps. 121 TYZ cartridge installation. This is a description of the 5 stages involved in installing an ink cartridge in the 121 TYZ printer. First, you need to turn the printer on. Open the printer cover and wait for the ink cartridge holder to move to the left. Second, you pull out the bottom of the cartridge latch so that it disconnects and then gently lift the latch and slide the cartridge out of the holder. The third step is to slide the cartridge into a cartridge protector and keep it there so that the ink does not dry out if you're removing a cartridge which still contains ink. The fourth step is to remove the protective tape from the cartridge you are going to install without touching the ink holes or metal parts if you're installing a new cartridge. After that, you take the cartridge and slide it into the cartridge holder making sure the symbols on the cartridge match those on the holder. Then, you push the cartridge down until it snaps into place. Finally, close the latch and the printer cover.
Now let's move to questions. Number 1. What is the connection between the diagram and the description of the process? And the answer is, the text accurately describes the stages shown as images in the diagram. Question 2. Which words or phrases does the writer use to show they are going to talk about the next stage in the process? Underline them. If you look closely, you will find that he used words or phrases like first, second, the third step, the fourth step is to, after that, then, and finally. Question 3. Does the writer explain all the images in the diagram or only the most important ones? Of course, the writer explained all the images. Now let's move to exercise D. Write a description of the process shown in the diagram below. Here we have a process of repairing a scratched CD with toothpaste. In order to do that, let's move to workbook page 68. Before we start our writing, we need to brainstorm some ideas. We need to figure out what we are going to write about. In order to write a description of a process, we need to answer these questions. What is the first step? What do you do next? What is the third step? What do you do after that? And what's the final step? Now here is a suggested answer to your topic. The first step is to wash the CD with the water. The water should be between 10 and 20 degrees Celsius. Next, squeeze a small amount of toothpaste onto a soft, clean cloth. The third step is to gently wipe the toothpaste onto the scratched part of the CD, but make sure you wipe from the center of the CD to the edge. Do not move the cloth in a circular motion or towards the center. After you have done this, wash the toothpaste off the CD with water. The water should be between 10 and 20 degrees Celsius again. Finally, dry the CD carefully with a soft, clean cloth. Again, this is a suggested answer. You can dry it better at home. You can use it to guide you while writing your own piece of writing. And by this, dear students, we have come to the end of our session for today. I hope you benefit from it. Until we meet next time, I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.